Yes. The altar uses attunement stones to change the portal's location. Theoretically, we should be able to use those stones we got earlier to follow Tassila's.
We should make sure we're prepared before opening a portal to some unknown location.
Well, nothing bad came out. That's a good sign, right?
It means they're not expecting us. We should go now before it's too late.
Let's not rush to our deaths unprepared. Make sure everything is in order before stepping through that portal. We may not be coming back.
I was afraid I wouldn't have the power to bring you here. We are in a place between places. I brought you here with the last breath of power in my wasting soul, augmented by the power of the Moon Tier. I am Gareth Dawntreader. My brother and I founded the Order of the Burning Dawn long ago, and we bound ourselves to Belafos the Hated to do it. By doing so, we set into motion the events that you are facing today. Not this specifically, but when I realized that my mind was wasting away, I understood that something must be done. My brother and I had heard legends of the Moon Tier, a powerful elven relic that could bring peace to Toril at last. We made finding this relic our cause, for every young guild must have one, and swore to do all we could to find it. But we had naught but the clothes on our backs and the weapons in our hands. So we sought a patron, someone who could lend us aid as we nourished our young order. The demon Belafos came to us in the form of a spirit of fortune. We were young, ambitious, foolish. We saw only the glory of finding a powerful relic. We could not see the demon's true intentions. No, it was well guarded. By the elves, I now learn. By the good people of House Neethelin and the others among their village.
Before I failed them.
Liddy.
Sometime after the oath was made, we noticed strange things. I first noticed my brother's wild mood swings, from gentle to violent in the blink of an eye. I found that thought came less easily to me, and that I hungered only for raw meat. We began to hear only words of hatred and pain coming from one another. My brother tore at me for being soft, while I attacked him for his lesser intelligence. In front of the founding members of the Order, my brother and I fell apart. Greed, pride, wrath, all in the space of moments, all directed at one another. It was more than a sane mind could bear. The gods abandoned us the moment we swore an oath to Belafos the Betrayer. An oath that the demon had no intention of keeping. My brother and I fought atop a tower not much different from this place. I remember clearly the rage and pain I felt as we attacked one another. As clearly as I remember my brother's face, frozen in sudden revelation as I drew my dagger across his throat. As I watched him die, I realized that he had fatally struck me as well. I took my final breath right where you stand. From afar, I could hear the cursed demon's laughter over the winds. The demon's power over us faded as we died. In the Mad One's eyes, our order was forgotten. A crude attempt to communicate to you the urgency of the situation. My power is limited, even now, in the vicinity of the Moon Tier. I had only the language of dreams with which to craft my message. My apologies for the abstract nature of the missives. Dreams are nothing if not an imperfect medium. You have a decision to make, one that could have consequences both great and small. The near certainty of victory at the cost of a relic of powerful divinity, or the preservation of that relic at the risk of losing everything. If you do not destroy the object our order was founded to find, you risk the demon completing his ascension. But if you do, you commit a great blasphemy against a goddess of the Seldarine. And there may yet be a third option. It may be possible for a faithful follower of Sehanine to cleanse the relic of its corruption. It is the ultimate sacrifice. Her body will die, but her soul could live on inside the relic. Perhaps it is not your choice after all, but you must be ready to do what you must. Speak with your companions and hear their concerns. You may find that their wishes simplify the decision, or possibly make it more difficult yet. Make your decision, and face the demon in final battle. Remember my story, and know that conflict among close friends and family can be deadlier than the deadliest enemies. My friend, I must go. I give my final spark of power to maintain this place, so you can make your decision, and speak what may be your last words to your friends. And thank you, my friend. Your efforts have brought a modicum of peace to this tortured soul. Oblivion calls to me, and I must answer. God's favor on you, champion of the Burning Dawn. May the gods have mercy on us all.
What were all that about?
The founder of our guild telling us we have a big decision to make.
Oh, is that all?
And what have you decided?
Did your ghostly friend tell you that? Or was it the dreams? Or have you been listening to the words of Javan Tarmakos all along?
Liddy.
I dedicated my life to finding and recovering the Moon Tear. Did your ghostly friend tell you that? Or was it the dreams? Or have you been listening to the words of Javan Tarmakos all along?
Liddy.
I dedicated my life to finding and recovering the Moon Tear. I would gladly die to cleanse it of corruption. There is no need for further discussion. And what have you decided? No, you can't. I can't.
Let us take advantage of your founder's gift. Take a moment, speak with each of us and prepare yourself. The battle we go to will very likely be our last.
Sure.
When I heard that some members of the Burning Dawn survived the initial raids, I was nearly driven mad with rage. I was so certain that our mission to rid the world of the spawn of Belafos had failed. Yet here we are, allies against the demon. And I now believe you to be as righteous as myself. You have. And I have done, and will continue to do, terrible things in my quest to see that no demon or devil gains a hold on this world. But today, our course is clear. Evil will kneel before Destroying the moon tier will deal the demon a powerful blow. We might banish Bellefoss. I am glad you see things my way. Perhaps I have prayers to give and blessings to ask before the coming confrontation. Make your peace.
I had a feeling you might come talk to me. Oh, not that I don't want to talk to you, but you probably want to discuss plans and Honestly, I have no idea what to do. Other than beating up the demon, that is. Oh, I knew you'd ask me that. On one hand, demon apocalypses are bad, so we should try to stop them. I never thought I'd be involved in choosing whether a friend lives or dies. And God curse me, I think we have to destroy the moon tier. Oh, Lydia will be furious, but she'll be alive, and Bellefoss will be stopped. It's like trying to decide which bowl of weak old vegetable stew to eat. You know, no matter which way you choose, you're just going to be sick afterwards. Ooh, you're very confident, aren't you? I wish I was so sure. I've changed my pants several times since we've been here, you know. Figuratively, I mean. There really isn't anywhere to change in the astral plane. I just want to say that it's been an honour fighting and travelling with you. That day my caravan was attacked and I pretended to be a corpse so the mercenaries would take me to the cave where I met you. That was the best day of my life. I should, go get prepared for the battle. I can feel the weepies coming on.
Ah, you big baby. Come to share a bit of a... Well, you won't find that here, me friend. This is a time for celebration and... I knew you'd come asking me that. It doesn't always pay to be the wise one in this group. People always asking me for advice. I'll tell you the truth as I see it. It makes little difference to me one way or the other. Regardless of what happens to that wee magic rock, I'm planning to be handing that demon its head at the end of the day. Safest thing would be to destroy the bleeding thing and get it over with. But Lydia has her plan and she's ready to die for her goddess. I can't say I don't respect that. Now, you don't have to give me the pep talk. You've known me long enough to know I'm ready to die if it comes to it. At least if we make it through, I'm finally free to be myself and keep fighting. Though I'm not sure escorting a caravan will have the same allure after all this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got preparations to make. I don't plan to meet Clangeddon without the shiniest armor you ever seen.
With pleasure.
It's an interesting time, isn't it, my friend? To battle, to the... I was a fugitive from Menzo Berenzan when we met, hiding in a lawless city of pirates. Now I wear my true face among friends, and I lay my life on the line. Lydia has made it clear that it is not my decision. Of all of us, she only... Far be it from me to second-guess another's faith, but in a situation like this, we need a sure thing. And of our options, destroying the moon tier would seem to be... He may be an overzealous, mass-murdering madman, but that doesn't preclude him from being right. I should take a moment to go over my spells, and try to remember everything I know about demons. Speak with our friends.
Hey! Over here! I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't. The others don't seem to be aware, so I think I might be dreaming. I figured I'd go stab... Tough decision. So many options. Perhaps one, then the other. Or both. You know, dream person, I never thought I'd be doing anything like this. I figured that it was just enough to be Lord of the Dark. The women shall swoon. The men shall coo. My power shall be such that my merest effort will... Truly it shall, and the world will bow before the mighty Ishkin. Law... Now go! We have much to do. A demon to kill. A band of companions to distract. Oh, forget that last part. The Lord of the...
This might not be the best time to speak to me. Things are a little intense, as you might already know. It sounds like Liddy's all ready to die to save the moon tier. And all I can think is how she took her out like me and gave him something to live for. Before her, it were all wall-to-wall drinks, women, rash ideas. If she's gone, what... Who cares about rational? I'm talking about serving Liddy's life. That elf woman over there is the best thing that ever happened to me. Friend nor lover, cleric or angel, she makes me feel more than just another drunken dwarf. And the only way to save her is to go against everything she believes in and destroy... Curse the gods, it's not bloody fair. Dog wearing a better man's clothes. I always will be. And when Liddy's gone, those clothes are coming off. That's not exactly what I meant. But come to think of it, it's not that far off. I've got to get my head straight. And it's been great battling evil with you.
A moment of silence before the storm. You believe we should destroy the moon tier. I have faith that cleansing the moon tier will render it useless to Belafos's plans. Once the light of Sehanine shines within it once more, the demon will be unable. Destroying it will only remove a light from the world and displease the gods. Surely the sacrifice of one elf is a lesser loss than the destruction of a whole. This magic stone will inspire generations, people like you and I. It will guide them toward righteousness, kindness, and... It has been a long, strange journey, my friend. When we met under threat of a mercenary attack, I never thought... Your decision to conscript the knight has made that easier. But our friendship goes back further than that. Back to the day your guild... If so, it is only because you will have destroyed that which I hold most dear. I promise you, it will be the end of our adventures together. When the end comes, dear one, know that we have all done what we can, and that the world is a better place because we will... For now, I must prepare for the battle. Speak with our friends as you must. I will...
I'm on it.
What can I do for you? Sure. If the moon tier is destroyed, I will never forgive you. Do not think our time spent fighting together will somehow make up for this betrayal.
Liddy, are you truly ready to die over this?
I would die in the beat of a heart if it would keep the relic of Zehenine shining and safe in this world. That is the very definition of faith and fidelity. This may not be your choice to make. We shall see when the time comes. Yes. Basilis and Belethos must be up ahead. Let's hurry! As you wish, of course.
Now I take my rightful place as a demon lord. Fools! The moon tear is in my possession. All of them. Tisilius, prepare the moon tear for consumption. I will see that it floats of quivering dust.
Yes, my lord.
Come forth, and be the first to fuel the ascension of Belethor's sphere.
Let's do this.
Yes.
I'm here to help.
What's that? What do you need? All right. Done.
Need some? Rock a nail on that one.
Zehenine died at my aim. Yes! need something?
What?
What can I do for you?
Yes?
I hear you.
I did that! Heads up! Something I can see. What's that?
Best one yet. Best one yet.
What do you need?
Maybe I can help. Anytime. Sure.
Did you need something? Sure. As you wish.
Can I help?
Sorting of flies. Servant, is the ritual ready?
Yes, my lord. The moon tier is fully prepared. All the power within is yours for the taking.
Excellent. Let us begin. Let us spare mortals, for a god is about to be born.
I can't let this happen. Blessed Satan, Lady of Dreams, grant your servant the power to do your will.
Go. Destroy the corrupting relic. It is the only way.
Satan, take my offering, my life, to cleanse your relic of the corruption within. With my sacrifice, bring your light to this dark place. This is not your fight. This is Zahamin's battle against the dark.
Enough! Thank you, Belafos. Simple fool. Your only job was to buy me time while I trained the Moon Tier. And you couldn't even manage to do that.
Betrayer, I'm to burn your mind to cinders.
Shh, dear Simple Deep. Your service, such as it was, is at an end. But fear not. You will live on through me. Through my reign over the bastard children of Love. Your power may not be enough to make me a god, but I'll take what I can get.
Now, who's first?
Yes.
Something I can do.
Need some?
I'm here to help.
Let's do this.
What's that?
This is
Maybe I can help.
Yes? Did you need something?